Hello students, welcome to the online class of math in St. Peter's Public School. In the previous lecture of arithmetic progression, we did up to exercise 5.3. Today we are going to discuss the problems related in exercise 5. That's the miscellaneous exercise. So, questions from first to fifth are very simple and we have practiced earlier in the exercises. So we can switch to the question number 6 now. The question number 6 is, if Sn is the sum of n terms of an AP and S2n is equals to thrice of Sn, then the value of S3n ratio Sn will be what? It's the objective type, but it's a very important question. If Sn is the sum of n terms of an AP, and the second condition given is miscellaneous. It's given that S2n is equals to thrice of Sn, and Sn is the sum of n terms, and what we should find? We should find ratio of S3n with Sn. So by the question, we know that the sum of n terms of an AP is represented by Sn, and the basic formula is Sn equals to n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Similarly, we can say S2n will be equals to what? We should replace n with 2n. So 2n by 2 into twice of a plus here also 2n minus 1 into d, or we can say n into 2a plus 2n minus 1 into common difference d. And S3n will be equals to 3n by 2 into 2a plus 3n minus 1 into d. Third equation. So the given condition was thrice of Sn is equals to sum of 2n terms of an AP. So as per the question, S2n is equals to thrice of Sn. So value of S2n is n into 2a plus n minus 1, 2n minus 1 into d, and it's equal to thrice of Sn. So the value of Sn is this, and the constant 3 will multiply with this, so 3n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Let's solve the equation now. We can cancel n with n. 2 comes this side, so it will be 2 into 2a plus 2n minus 1 into d is equals to 3 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, or open the brackets, 4a plus 2 into 2n, 4n multiply with d, so it will be 4nd minus 2 into d, so minus 2d will be equals to 6a plus 3nd minus 3d. Or if I transfer 3nd to this side, then 4nd is plus, 3nd will be of negative value, so here it will be n into d. 3d is minus here. When it comes to left hand side, it will be of positive value, so here it will be d, and 6a minus 4a will be twice of a. We are going to use this relation in next few steps. Now to find the value of ratio of S3n with Sn, I should put the values now. So it will be thrice S3n will be 3n upon 2 into 2a plus 3n minus 1 into d divided by Sn, and Sn is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here n by 2 cancel out. Open the bracket now. So 6a plus 9nd minus 3d divided by 2a plus nd minus d. With the help of equation 5th and equation 4th, we can solve it out now. So from equation 4, the value of twice of a is nd plus d. So here we can write it 3 into 2a plus 9nd minus 3d upon 2a plus nd minus d, and if I substitute 2a with nd plus d, then 3 into nd plus d. The value of 2a is nd plus d plus 9nd minus 3d divided by 2a equals to nd plus d plus nd minus d. Now open the bracket, so it's 3 into nd plus 3d plus 9n into d minus 3 into d divided by, here it's the plus d, it's minus d, so they will cancel out. Nd plus nd, it will be twice of n into d, or 3d plus 3d and minus 3d will cancel it out. 3nd plus 9nd, it's 12n into d divided by twice of n into d, and it will come 6 upon 1. So we can say that S3n ratio Sn is 6:1. It's the answer. Understood everybody? Okay. Now come to the next question. It's 14th question. In the 14th question, the question asks, if sum of n terms of NAP is represented by 3n square upon 2 plus 5n upon 2, then find its 25th term. If sum of n terms of NAP, so Sn is represented by 3n square upon 2 plus 5n upon 2, and we have to find its 15th term, 25th term, A25. So to find A25, we should use the formula of nth term, and that's an equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. So here a is also required, n, value of n we have 25, but we don't have d as well. So by using this relation, if n is equals to 1, then the value of value of S1 or A1 will be the same. Means the value of first term of this AP A will be equals to the sum of first term of this AP. So S1 is equals to the A1. So S1 equals to A1. If n equals to 1, then it comes 3 upon 2 plus 5 upon 2, and that's 8 upon 2, and it's 4. So value of A is 4. Equation first. So here we get the first term of this AP, and that's 4. Now we need common difference D. To find the value of D, again we will use this relation. If n is equals to 2, then S2 will be what? S2 will be 3 into 2 square upon 2 plus 5 into 2 upon 2, and S2 will be 2 to the 4, 4 3 is 12 upon 2 plus 5. So 6 plus 5 is 11. So sum of first two terms is 11. Sum of first two terms is 11. Out of that, the value of first term is 4. If I subtract the value of first term from the sum of these two terms, then I will get the value of second term, and that will be A2 or A plus D. So the second term of the AP will be what? S2 minus A, and S2 is 11 minus 4, and 11 minus 4 we get 7. So the second term of this AP is 7. Now what we have? We have A is equals to 4, it's the first term, and the second term is 7. Therefore the common difference D will be what? 7 minus 4, and it's 3. So here what we have now, n is equals to 25, A is equals to 4, and the common difference D is 3. So to find the value of A25, we should use this formula now. So A25 is equals to 4 plus 25 minus 1 into common difference 3. 4 plus 24 into 3. 4 plus 72 and it's 76. So the 25th term of the AP whose sum is represented by 3n square upon 2 plus 5n upon 2 is 76. It's your answer now. Okay, sir. First of all, what we do it? We put the value of n1. From this we get a1, which was equals to s1. It was 4. Then we put the value of n equals to 2. We put the value of n, which was 2. We got s2, and it was the sum of first two terms. By subtracting the value of first term from the sum of second term, we get the common difference and solve the question now. Now come to the last question. Last question of the exercise. Houses in a row are numbered serially from 1 to 49, so that one value of x in such that sum of numbers of houses preceding the marked house is equal to the sum of the numbers of houses succeeding the marked house. Then find the value of x. The given houses are in a row and the numbered serially from 1 to 49. 1 to 49. From the houses 1 to 49, one of house is marked with X. And the question states that the sum of number of houses preceding the marked house, it means the sum from the first house to x minus house is equal to the sum of the number of houses succeeding the marked house. So the next number of the house will be x plus 1 from the marked house. So now to solve the question, if I represent it with S1 and the sum of the houses from here to here is S2, then S1 is equals to S2. And for S1, we will use the formula, and the formula was Sn equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So for S1, the value of n will be what? N represents the number of terms. So the number of terms for this is x minus 1. So x minus 1 upon 2 into twice of a is 1. So 2 into 1 plus n minus 1, and that's x minus 1 minus 1 into common difference d is equals to, for S2, what will be the value of n? The value of n will be 49 minus x. So 49 minus x upon 2 into twice of a, so 2 into x plus 1 plus n minus 1 into d, and here n is 49 minus x minus 1 into d. Okay, now solve the equation. X minus 1 upon 2 into 2 plus x minus 2 into d and here the common difference d is also 1, so you can put the value of d is 1. 49 minus x upon 2 into 2 into, so it will be 2x plus 2 plus here it will be 1, so it's 48 minus x. X minus 1 into, cancel, multiply by x, and it's 49 minus x into 2x minus x, that's x, plus 50. I solve this, x square minus x is equals to 49x minus x square plus 49 into 50. 49 multiplied by 50, we get 2450 minus 50x. So from here it's x square minus x is equals to minus x minus x square plus 2450. If we transfer this x square minus x and minus x, we have both the sides, so they will cancel out. X square minus x square, it will be plus 2x square. Plus 2x square is equals to 2450, or x square is equals to 2450 divided by 2, so x square equals to 1225. To find the value of x, we should get the square root, so x square equals to square root of 1225, and it's 35. So the number of marked house is x. Yes. The question asks the number of value of x, and x is the marked house. The value of x is 35. So okay students, if you have finished with the chapter arithmetic progression, we did solve many of the problems from all the 4 exercises. Few problems I left for you guys to solve it out. Thank you very much.